Hello guys, welcome back. Today we have the 2022 Audi Q3 S line Premium Plus 45 TFSI Quattro. This is a 2-liter inline 4 producing 228 horsepower at 6,000 RPM and MPG 2128 for city and highway. Competes with the Mercedes GLA 250. I figured I'd show you guys a brief tour of the exterior, the interior, and go for a drive. If you like this video, consider subscribing for weekly Mercedes and Mercedes AMG videos. Alright, let's take a look at this magnificent Audi Q3 S line Premium Plus 45 TFSI Quattro. The Audi Q3 starts at $34,000, and depending on the options, price goes up from there compared to the GLA 250, which starts about $36,000. It's both stylish and sporty and has tons of tech on the interior, lots of mechanical buttons, which I'll show you once we begin the drive, and competes with the GLA 250 in this compact SUV segment. The parking brake is down here. Disengage that, engage the drive, and let's go for a brief drive, guys. The interior is all black, has premium materials, and this is an 8.8 touchscreen on the Audi. Has a good media interface, not as intuitive as Mercedes MBUX system, but what I do like about this Q3 Audi is that this screen here for the driver is very vibrant, very bright. I just love how everything is simple colors, either gray, white, and red. The steering wheel feels it's actually drives very well around the corners. And let me put out the sun visor. I love that it's leather with the black contrast stitching. Inside here everything is pretty much premium. The air controls is through this central knob at the front here, very mechanical. It has buttons for the seat warmers down here and either cooling or heating up the car. The dual climate control system. The passenger's temperature adjustment can be different. The drive select mode button is down here. I'm gonna set it to automatic mode. And one thing is that it sucks that this button is down here. I wish it was somewhere up here or closer to the driver, instead of having to lean forward to reach for the drive select down here, which distracts you from driving actually. Let's go through the options for the drive modes. The drive select, you can actually just browse through, go down all the options. You cannot go back, so that sucks. You only have one option of going forward, so it's off-road, comfort, auto, dynamic, and individual. I will set it to automatic. Other than that, it has a home button here, radio, media, phone apps, and vehicle. Let's take a look at this menu. It shows you the light visibility, parking aid, driver assistance package, efficiency assist, and air conditioning. Very simple menu options. But I think it's a distracted driving. If you compare this to the GLA 250, with the MBUX system, all the touch sensitive buttons are around the steering wheel, all of them. So the cruise control options will be right on the steering wheel itself, but on this Q3 they're down here, which means to set your cruise control options you have to sort of look down in a fashion and just adjust the cruise options. So the button is down here. It has a telephone menu option, as well as media for music, USB, and radio, which has a wireless icon. Don't want to have the radio on. Let's check out the vehicle settings. You can swipe left or right on this other menu option down here. I'm gonna turn off the music. Other than the tech, it's a very rewarding drive experience on this Q3. The suspension feels, it's not too rigid and it's not too soft. It has a good balance. Not a lot of feedback from the road actually. but I think compared to the GLA 250, it has a bit of road noise. I wish it would be less than that. The seats are also very comfortable, if I may add. Visibility is quite good. As I mentioned before, 0 to 60 time on this car is 7 seconds flat. So I'd say it's a bit slow. But I think the build quality is good on this Audi Q3. I love this material on the upper dash here, rubberized material, which is very soft to the touch, as well as the material on the center armrest right here, which has this compartment down here that you can set additional material that you have, your wallet, which is just storage. Gear selector, pretty standard. Handbrake down here. 2 cup holders right here. USB-C ports, 2 of them down here, and wireless charging for your smartphone devices down here, which is where I also set my keys. It has 2 sun visors. It's always a good standard feature to have in your car. There is a light for the sun visor here once you open the mirror section on the other side of the sun visor. I love that there's a compass on the rear view mirror. Shows I'm heading up north, which is nice. Rear sunshade on the panorama glass is also a plus on this Q3. It has reading lights and other emergency functions for SOS. Indicates passenger airbag lights at the top as well. Yeah, I'd say in terms of performance is just about the same as a GLA 250. Nothing exciting to write home about. It doesn't have too much power, or it's not underpowered, it's just right. And I believe this it's a pre-owned Q3 going for about $45,000. I'll leave the price in the video description. Make sure you check out this car if you want to get it, and say you found it on Mercedes Lounge YouTube channel. All in all, I think I like everything about the car. The seat controls I haven't mentioned are down here at the base. They are not at the door compared to Mercedes GLA, which is not very futuristic for Audi. I think they should upgrade and put the seat controls up here for memory seating. So everything is down here. So you have to memorize the seat adjustments. It doesn't have memory seating actually. It's just electronic seat adjustment, either forward, back, incline or recline, however you want to see it. there are functions on the digital instrument cluster that allow you to change your radio, but it cannot compare to the Mercedes MBUX. It just cannot compare to that. Feels very much old school. The AC unit is kicking it quite well. All in all, I think it's a nice car. It's not priced too high. Seats are very comfortable in the back as well. It's all full leather, which is really nice leather, premium quality. I can't complain about the seats, they are comfortable. For me, in terms of takeaways, first impressions, driving the Audi Q3, it's just right. It's priced right. Build quality is decent. Nothing feels flimsy inside here. Everything is very rigid, sturdy. The steering wheel is actually very nice, all leather wrapped, black contrast stitching everywhere, premium material on the upper dash. Door feels very solid once I open it and closed it. The exterior styling is flies under the radar. Very straight, smooth lines, and front grille very imposing on this car. So my verdict is, if you want to get a GLA 250 or an Audi Q3, all in all, it's a great car. So remember to give this video a big thumbs up, and thank you for watching. This is the 2022 Audi Q3 S line. Competes with the GLA 250. Until next time, guys, stay positive, test negative, peace.